Hey there, fellow car nerds. Thanks for tuning in to MG Guy Vintage Vehicles. Greg here again with 10 classic import sports cars available for sale across North America for under $15,000. There may be blemishes on these vehicles, but that's okay. It's all about getting behind the wheel and going for a cruise in a car you love, not impressing the purists at the car show. Links for each of these vehicles are included in the video description below. Alright, here we go with today's vehicles for sale. Okay, let's get started with this 1976 Datsun 280Z, listed for $8,800 US in Ogden, Utah. It's been driven 124,000 miles and has an automatic transmission. From the seller's description, 1976 Nissan Z or Z, this car has been in my family for 25 plus years. It sat for many years, but a mechanic friend of mine got it running. I had plans to tinker on it, but I haven't touched it since it arrived over a year ago. I do know it needs brake work. And up next we have this 1964 Volkswagen Carmen Gia, listed for $7,700 US in Daytona Beach, Florida. It's been driven 30,500 miles, has a manual transmission and a clean title. From the seller's description, Carmen Gia, unique and fun car to drive, 1200cc VW engine, no issues. Alright, here we have a 1979 Mercedes-Benz 450 SL, listed for $8,500 US in Sacramento, California. It's been driven 139,000 miles and has an automatic transmission. From the seller's description, 1979 Mercedes-Benz 450 SL, price is firm, European headlights, European front and rear bumpers conversion, front and rear spoilers included, both original 1979 wheels and earlier rims included, functional dash and radio, backseat option included, some fading on the hood, minor cosmetic bodywork needed, power steering box leaks, but only when parked, not while driving, no major rust at all, solid foundation, recently passed smog. Okay, here we have a 1967 Austin Healey Sprite, listed for $9,500 US in Leawood, Kansas. It's been driven 1,000 miles, has a manual transmission, and a clean title. From the seller's description: too many responses from people who do not have the funds and want to take joyrides. Please reach out only if you are ready to buy. Was asking $12,000, now we'll take $9,500 cash. Alright, here we have a 1967 Land Rover P5 Series 3, listed for $9,995 Canadian in Nanaimo, BC. It's been driven 60,458 kilometers and has an automatic transmission. Now, from the seller's description: 1967 Rover P5 Series 3 with the 3-liter Rover 6 pushing 134 horsepower through an automatic transmission. Delightful to drive. We've just finished reconditioning her. 4 new Westlake RP18 tires, fresh tune-up, carburetor rebuild and clean, replace float arm needle and seat, check timing, replace points, new brake booster with fabricated bracket, new fuel filter, new condenser, new thermostat, adjust driver's door, lock linkage, new spark plugs, new oil filter, oil change, new ignition coil, new battery, rebuilt front brake calipers, rebuilt generator, new regulator. Alright, here we have a 1970 MGB, listed for $6,900 US in Bloomington, Illinois. It has a manual transmission and a clean title. From the seller's description: vehicle runs and drives. The miles are weird as the odometer works but displays 00830. Never had any issues while driving or starting. I do not drive it enough to justify having it. And up next, we have this 1972 Volkswagen Beetle, listed for $12,999 US in Manalapan Township, New Jersey. It's been driven 79,000 miles, has a manual transmission, and a clean title. From the seller's description: 1972 Volkswagen Beetle convertible, manual 4-speed transmission, electric fuel pump. It's an original 1600 inside, equipped with dual carburetors. Dashboard is equipped with oil temperature and pressure gauges. Garage kept. Okay, here we have a 1961 Triumph Herald 1200, listed for $7,800 US in Phoenix, Arizona. It's been driven 43,000 miles, has a manual transmission, listed in good condition, and from the seller's description. 1961 Triumph Herald 1200, California car, newer rebuilt 1198cc engine, runs and drives as it should, newer interior and dash. Alright, here we have a 1971 Toyota Corolla TE27, listed for $12,000 US in Seguin, Texas. It's been driven 150,000 miles, has a manual transmission, and a clean title. From the seller's description, 1971 Corolla, very clean, recently painted, no issues. It has a 2TC with dual 40 Webers with a mild cam. And here we have a 1970 Austin FX4D taxi cab, listed for $3,500 Canadian in Cumberland, Nova Scotia. It's been driven 215,000 kilometers and has an automatic transmission. From the seller's description, no trades, London taxi, right-hand drive, could use some love but runs, drives, and stops. Needs a wheel cylinder and turn indicator, horn lever for mechanical fitness test. Alright, so that's it for today's vehicles. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are enjoying my content, please consider becoming a channel member. You can click the join link below or click the link in the channel description. For about the prices of a single coffee from your local shop per month, you will not only be helping me produce these videos, but you'll have early access, usually at least 24 hours ahead, to each and every one of my videos before they go live on YouTube. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.